Alright, I figured it out in the end. So it's just not even funny anymore. Good grief. Alright, hopefully that's fixed. Anyway, what I was basically saying, just to sum it all up, is that I finished my video for tomorrow. It's on the Flatwoods Monster in Fallout 76. I now need a screenshot of the Flatwoods Monster that I can use as a thumbnail for the video. The problem is, the Flatwoods Monster is a rare spawn in the game, and I can't use console commands in Fallout 76. So I need to find the Flatwoods Monster and sneak up on it and take a screenshot, and I've tried 3 or 4 times over the past week to do so and fail. So but I'm out of fusion cores now. I've used all my fusion cores trying to hunt for this doggone Flatwoods Monster. I had to use old footage to produce the video because I think I've stumbled upon him 3 times in the 7 or 8 months that we've been playing Fallout 76. So I used that footage for the video, but I still have to do a screenshot. So we're going to try once more before my video goes live tomorrow. But I'm out of fusion cores. So we're going to go to Thunder Mountain, fire it up, get some fusion cores, hunt for the Flatwoods Monster, hopefully find him so we can take a screenshot for my thumbnail. That's the plan for the evening. You're welcome to join me. I'd be doing this by myself if not for you and Twitch. So good to have you guys here. But you know what? It's not so bad. I can't complain. The game is louder than you are, Ox. Okay. All right, I turned my mic up and I turned the game sound down, and I think we're good. Let me know if that's good. BitDonut says the bridge north of Thunder Mountain is a great place for the Flatwoods Monster. Yeah, I have been there so many times. I've gone to every location. I've been to Abby's Bunker, Dyer Chemical, my own camp, which incidentally is a spawn point for the Flatwoods Monster. I found that out the hard way a couple of weeks ago. I've been everywhere that he could possibly spawn, and it's random. Like, it's just random, so. All right, we're going to try and get it. But you know what? I can't complain. I've got a good cigar and a tall glass of rum. And, of course, all of you. You make it better. Monodigit 8 says Queen of the Hunt might work too. Yeah, I've done that a few times as well. All right. Cigarox says Zug Zug is getting a bit salty. Cigarox, man, it's been a long time, my friend. How are you doing? I haven't seen Cigarox in a long time. Good to see you again, my friend. Yeah, it's getting salty. I mean, it's been, what, a couple years since I've seen you. How long has it been? Yeah, my beard is getting salty. I'm getting older. By the way, there's a new pose available in the Atomic Shop. For free. I got it earlier. Showcase. Free right now in the Atomic Shop. All right, let's play. What font do you use for your Fallout videos? Says Jake Let's Play Gaming. It's a free font available on dafont.com called Overseer. The Overseer font. That's just the name of it. Okay. So I played a lot. I played all day today trying to get new footage of the Flatwoods Monster, and I couldn't. So I quickly got the video done. It's rendered. It's online. But I used all my fusion cores to do that earlier today. So first priority, I've got to go to Thunder Mountain. I'm on 0. I'm on 0 right now. I got to go to Thunder Mountain before I run out. I'm gonna make some, get some fusion cores. Then we're gonna go hunt for the Flatwoods Monster. Cigarox says I watch every Thursday, but can't comment due to too many fans typing in. Well, Cigarox, that's my bad. I'm just now noticing your name again. Well, it's good to have you. It's good to have you on Twitch. Yeah, Cigarox is an old timer. He's an old timer. Been with the program for a long time. Yeah, here I am at Abby's Bunker. Abby's Bunker is a hotspot for the Floodwoods Monster. I've seen many people say that you can get him here, but man, I've been all over and I can't find the doggone guy. So I'm just lucky I had ran into him enough times throughout my regular gameplay to have enough footage to produce a 20-minute video on the Floodwoods Monster. But I did. So yeah, I'm at 0 fusion cores, so we got to go to Thunder Mountain. Let's see. Well, thankfully that's just south of us. You know what? Let's walk there. Who knows? We might find a Flatwoods Monster. I've done this walk a lot. Wellsid says, I totally forgot you got a jetpack last stream. That's right. I finally got my jetpack for those of you who have missed my live streams. There, isn't that gorgeous? I mean, I'm having to use my T-51, but you know what? The T-51 suit is a wonderful little suit. It's not my favorite in terms of aesthetics, but really? Oh, God. Can I maybe two-shot this guy with a sneak critical? Oh, look at that. Level 63, diseased fog crawler. He's nothing. It sounds a little low on my end. Are you guys sure that the voice to game effects ratio is good? If I can even find his body now. When did you get a jetpack? It was in a Twitch live stream a couple weeks ago now. Man, I can't even find his body. Oh well, it wasn't legendary. I put it up on YouTube. Game is a little low. All right, let me crank that back up. All right, there we go. Also, since I'm not shooting for a video right now, might as well put some music on. Jaxafe says, I finally got a Gauss rifle and it's a 2-shot legendary. You jerk. I hate you. I kid. I don't hate you. I have a legendary Gauss rifle too, but it's only a quad ammo capacity. Quad Gauss rifle. And I'm not using it right now because it doesn't have a suppressor. And I have a bunch of perk cards equipped that give me crits, but only on weapons that have suppressors. So I've got this wonderful legendary, but I can't really use it. Okay, this way. Where's the rum? There we go. There we go. He should have just walked away. My Gauss rifle wasn't doing anything to him until he turned around. Wow, no audio for that? I was expecting to hear a voice. Okay, I've done this 2 times. So I should be old hat at this, right? One, 2. Faster, come on. Alright, the lag is taking a bit. 3. 4. Come on, repair. That's on lag. 5. 6. Brad says you could always check to see if anybody on your server is selling fusion cores. Yeah, but I'm a miser, and I don't like spending money. Just in general, at all, for anything. I'd rather earn it. I mean, I'm still earning it if I buy it because I earned the money that it took to buy it, but you know, you get what I'm saying. Come on. I hear hissing. I still hear hissing. Look for the steam. Where is it? Maybe that's just ambiance or something. Anyone see any more steam? Okay, I guess I'm gonna call that one, but I guess, I mean, I thought repairing all the pipes here would finish off the cooling system. All right, let's just keep going. It'll begin to mark them as we get close. Let's just go in. Fusion core. So that gives us a little more time. Okay, I'm trying to remember how to get to the section that needs it. There we go. Oh, I gotta hack this to get in there. Oh good, I don't have to hack it. What? Hey, they're starting to mark them now. That's a good sign. I'll take that. I'm getting low on shotgun shells. Yay, they're marking them now. Ooh, disease cure. How lucky am I? Repair. One more pipe right here. Repair. Hop down here. Repair.
Reactor has stabilized.
Optional. Fully repair. Why not? That's why we're here. Plasma. Are they going to point out the rest of them for us? Yeah. Okay. Looks like there's one up there. How do I get up there? Up here and to the left. Sneaky little guy. Hey. Looking good. Now we need to make basic repairs to the cooling system. And to the generators. That means going to the generator room. How do I do that? I mean, we got time. We got 50 minutes left. And we already have one down. Ox claimed the workshop to get more fusion cores. That's why I'm here. That is the plan. No! Oh, didn't mean to do that. El Tigre says, hey, is Tank Tank Heal Tank an original song or a parody? I couldn't find it anywhere. It's an original song. I worked with a composer many years ago, Nathan Allen Pinard, great guy. He did all the instruments, I did all the singing and came up with the tune and all that jazz. All right, back inside.
systems back up.
The Mr. Monroe says, "Hey, Ox, you know you don't have to power up the plant to claim the cores, right?" I think that's inaccurate. I don't think the plant... I know you can claim the workshop without claiming or fixing the plant, but I don't think it produces fusion cores unless you do. Okay, back to the lobby. Gotta go to the generators. Main plant, loading dock. Loading dock. Back out to Appalachia. Main plant. You can claim the workshop and access the fusion core processor. Just place a generator nearby and power up the processor. You just have to power the harvester with 100 power. It takes 100 power to run the fusion core generator at the workstation. With the power plant restarted, you can hook up to the power box there for free power. Oh. Well, I'm already here. Gosh dang it, why am I getting all turned around? Roof access. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. I wanted to go to that section. Alley up. Reactor level. And this is where I came from, though. I guess the rest are all outside. Well, let's go to roof access then. Wait, no, the control room. No, but this is where I was. Okay, let's go outside. There we go. Control console. Control console. Okay. Look at that one. That's turn right. Okay, so I got a couple more then, right?
is nominal. Control room, you are clear to restart.
Okay, well, we just had someone else enter. The entire place respawned.
Don't. Can't.
Is that it? No, there's one more down here. No, that's the door. Okay, well, I think everything in here is done, so let's go outside. Looks like there are a few things left outside to do. Lost in Code says start the plant. Not till I get everything done. I want to finish all the optional activities. Looks like these are all done. This must have been the one I hit earlier. Let's go to the other cooling tower. Yeah. Oh wait, no, that was... Looks like these are done too. Okay, well, there were a couple of I know there are a couple of stations on the roof that I need to get. So let's go to the roof. Dang it. There it is. Looks like some guys are helping me. Yeah. So he's running around the roof helping me. Well, great. Then that means he tagged all the ones on the roof. So what am I missing? Maybe over there? Nope, these were done too. Well, let me claim the workshop. Maybe by the time I have it claimed, they'll have restarted the reactor. Let's see, where was it? It's down here.
Thunder Mountain is back online. Repeat, Thunder Mountain is online. Repair teams, you are clear to stand down. Add Victoria.
Here we go. All right. Now, the last time I was here, we got rushed by a bunch of cave crickets. And I don't want to use a lot of resources unless necessary, so... This connects to my camp, though, doesn't it? Turrets. Yeah, I don't want to spend my gear on this. Well, that was easy. I'm encumbered now. That quest gave me a bunch of stuff that I don't need now. I'm encumbered. See if we can find a workshop and scrap down. Actually, I should probably start producing fusion cores, huh? You got free scrap box? Is that what happened? All right. Is it already attached? Yeah, it's already attached. No, it says power 100. Okay, well, what am I missing? That's wired, that's wired, that's wired. So that's the power coming from the power plant. No, it's not wired. Well, then what am I missing? Where does the power come from? Produces 400. Okay. Is it working or not? It's not. That would be on if it was. Breaker box? I mean, that's the breaker box, right? That's the power box. But it's not attached. I don't get it. What am I doing wrong here, ladies and gents? What am I doing wrong? You gotta activate the electrical box first. I mean, isn't that what I was doing? Defeat the blood bugs, okay. There we go. Ooh, a 2-star. Oh my gosh, I wasn't even paying attention to my own life. I wasn't even paying attention. Scrap and reattach the wire. Yeah, I tried that too. I mean, I'll show you again once I get there. I gotta get through another wave first. I guess that's it. Okay, so I can't scrap this wire. I know it says R to scrap, but I can't do anything to it. And I know it says R to scrap, but I can't scrap that. That's red for some reason. And even though that's green, I can't build it. What the heck? There we go. Finally. Is it just server lag? There we go. Whoa! I didn't even hook it up to electricity. There, finally. Fusion core processor. What in the world? Okay. It's working. Yay. Lock up your processor. Can I do that? Should I do that? I suppose I should. Did you grab your bag? Yeah, that's why I'm encumbered right now. Okay, let's lock it. There we go. Oh, level 3 lock. Let's lock that. Level 3 lock. Sweet. Alright, let's see if I can find a workbench. Scrap everything I got by completing that quest. You could build one, but that would just consume the scrap. But I want to save. I don't want to do that. But I bet there isn't even a workbench out here. Oh, I'm hungry? Alright. I'm in a cooking station, but I can't scrap there. I might just have to build one. They all take gears. Ah. Oh, that one doesn't take gears. Okay. I didn't get any rifles from the quest. I'm carrying a lot of costumes that I was going to take pictures with that I don't need. Sturdy combat armor, right leg. Let's scrap that. There, that put me under. Heavy combat armor, right arm. Scrap that and I'm good. Scott says it uses free workshop scrap, not yours. I don't think that's true. I'm pretty confident that's not true. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm wrong about a lot of things. I admit that. I'm realizing that there are many things I'm wrong about, but I don't think that's true. Yay, fusion core. Alright, so we gotta let this thing go. Might as well hunt for the Flatwoods monster while we're at it. Abby's bunker. I've personally found it by Dire Chemical. Scott says it is. It only uses your scrap when you use up the shop's scrap. Oh. Well, in that case, let's do some turrets, right? Captain says workshops have a set amount of free scrap that you can use. You can tell because workshop scrap is green, whereas yours is white. So in this instance, would I be using my own nuclear material? I guess nuclear material isn't in this shop. Okay, well let's make it so that people wouldn't want. Home Defender, where's that? Home Defender Perception. There it is, home defense. Alright, let's put sneak. Now I'm using my own, aren't I? Well, let's wire it up. Okay. Okay. There we go. All right, is there any more free defense I can create? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. I've used up everything free. Well, I could do a lot of that stuff. I'm gonna get attacked soon. I bet you. As soon as I move away, I'm gonna get attacked. All right, so dire chemical. Let's go to the Carson family bunker because I've seen Flatwoods Monster like right around here. Okay, I got my camera ready. I last saw it on the bank over here. What's that? Scorched camp. Oxhorn House, the cigars and scotch bin. Hope all that crap is blown over. You know it, my friend. Scotch and cigars have been great. Whoops. Smoking a cigar and drinking rum right now. Really doesn't see me yet. He was right here when I last saw him. Hey, G51X84, subscribe to Twitch Prime. Thank you very much. And Pugga, subscribe to Twitch Prime. Extremely kind. Thank you, fellas. As the kids say, boom, headshot. It's hard as a content creator. If this was Fallout 3, New Vegas, or 4, I would just use console commands to summon a Flatwoods monster and, pose it just right. Get that wonderful angle by toggling clipping and or toggling the free cam and changing my field of view. Man, I could make the perfect screenshot. But with this game, I have to hunt for this enemy and find it. Well, let's head north towards Abby's bunker. Tell you what, let's do the big loop. Let's go south. Round up by Haven Church up here, and then towards Abby's bunker. Scott says, I average about one Flatwoods monster for every 100 hours of gameplay. I've only ever seen about 8. You've got me beat. I've only ever seen about 3. It is exceptionally rare. So I might not even get it. I don't know how I'm gonna do my thumbnail though. That's the problem. I gotta make a thumbnail for this video. 90% of the video's click-through is like the thumbnail. Okay, I take that back. Your subscribers will watch just because you made it, but I'd say 70% of the views you get are from recommended, YouTube's recommended algorithm. And so you've got people who don't know who you are, and they see your video, and it's the thumbnail they click on if it's appealing, which is why I try to put a lot of time and attention into my thumbnails. I'll labor over them. I'll even remake them after the video's been out for days or weeks if I have the ability to make a new thumbnail. I had the same problem with the Wendigo issue. Even though the Wendigo is a static spawn in the game, the only static spawns I could find were in really dark caves. So I could never get a good shot of the Wendigo before he started attacking because the caves were just too dark. So I came back a week later and completely redid my Wendigo screenshot once, a thumbnail for my Wendigo video once I was able to get a better screenshot. And my click-through rate went up, my click-through rate after changing the thumbnail went up by an entire percentage point. Which doesn't sound like much, but I mean, it's, you know, thousands and thousands of views. So I need to make sure that this screenshot looks good. Now I could always use press kit video screenshots because Bethesda released a bunch of press images of Fallout 76 when the game first came out last November. So, but those have been used over and over again ad nauseum by every media company out there, and I don't want to use all the same screenshots that everyone has already seen. So I don't know. I might have to do that though. All right, let's cross the river and then go north. If I go to Abby's bunker, maybe I'll start the daily quest. Oh no, but I already did that today, and it's a daily quest. Alright, so the problem with the Shelby O'Rourke Hunter Shack daily quest is that it marks 3 locations on your map for cryptids, but once you get close to one to discover what it is, it removes the mark for the other 2, which is really frustrating. And I learned that the hard way. In the course of my search for the Flatwoods monster to do this video, I have found the Mothman and the Snallygaster and innumerable Deathclaws. Alright, let's go up this hillside. But Donut says, talk to us about that demonetization you got for Fallout 2. That was for my that was for my video on the Golden Globes porn studio in Fallout 2. So it's probably the raunchiest location in the entire game. And I wanted to be faithful to the game, so I read everything. And that got me. Oh, Liberators. And that got me demonetized for that video. Well, I got that particular video demonetized. I typically don't get my videos demonetized because I'm pretty clean. One of the reasons, incidentally, why I don't do a lot of swearing on my channel is because of YouTube. They'll make you pay for it. Oh, I thought I killed you. Must have been a friend. Search sheet of Mountain Dew. Yeah, I know. That was the best. I had to go with good old Arnold. Let's go to Braxton's Medical Supplies. See if we can get lucky. I'm really concerned about Cyberpunk 2077. I'm really concerned about Cyberpunk 2077 because I want to cover it. I've been planning on covering it. I want to stream it. I want to do lore videos about it. That game is just right up my alley. But, I've even been talking with my YouTube rep about it. We'll have a call every month or so to just talk about the channel and how it's going. And he brought it up to me. He's like, so, you going to cover Cyberpunk 2077? And I said, yeah, but I mean that's an adult game, you know? It's got a lot of adult content. How am I going to do that on YouTube? I mean, if YouTube is going to demonetize me because I read the name of Arnold Swollen Member, I'm getting a lot of attention, which is not the attention I want. If YouTube is going to demonetize my video because I read the name Arnold Swollen Member, then how am I ever going to do Cyberpunk 2077, which has got drug abuse and synth nudity and just all sorts of stuff? I mean, it's by the guys who did the Witcher series, right? So, and I said that to him, and he's like, "Oh yeah." So this is my YouTube guy. Works at YouTube. Come on, kids, do something about that. I mean, how do you expect to compete with Twitch as a streaming platform, as a content platform, if you just don't let people monetize mature games without taking the mature out of the game? It's frustrating.
Someone there?
Ninja!
More games? Time to die!
And, you know, I don't like being vulgar for the sake of being vulgar. I know there are a lot of content creators who, you know, they want to get a laugh, and so they're just overly vulgar, and that's how they make their jokes. And, you know, that's fine. I got nothing against that. I don't do all that. I just want to represent the game accurately. One of the greatest frustrations I had with my LA Noire series was I had to censor out a lot of some of the swearing. I tried censoring out some of the swearing for some of my videos, and that did not go over well with my viewers at all. They just did not like that. And so I ended up having to put it back in, even though a few of my LA Noire videos did get demonetized for not being advertiser friendly. And I argued with my rep at the time about it, and it wasn't because of swearing, and it wasn't because of nudity, and it wasn't even because of violence. It was because of themes. The themes were too adult. The characters were talking about things like drug addiction and smuggling drugs and sexual abuse and stuff like that. I just don't know how YouTube is. I mean, I suppose I could stream Minecraft. There's always Minecraft. Yeah. Which I'm not going to do that. Don't worry about that. But and I feel like that's what they want me to do. Like, if I just streamed Minecraft every single day on YouTube, boy, they'd be pleased as punch. Oh, their advertisers would be so happy, and they would just think that's the best thing in the world. Mr. Squeeze? I haven't met him yet. Oh, wait, is this the lemonade guy?
Good day to you!
Who is Mr. Squeeze? What are you doing here, buddy? Oh, he's a traitor. Yeah, he's the lemonade guy. I don't have these, do I? Wait, I think I do. Actually. Yeah, I do. I bought them the last time I saw him. Here we go. Mr. Squeeze.
Good day to you.
Guy. He's great. Not as good as Deezer. Deezer is the best lemonade robot out there. Trust me. But he's still pretty great. Okay, well, we're getting close to... We're getting turned around here. Let's go back north. And... go back to Thunder Mountain, then go past Ella Ames and all the way up here to Abby. Amazon Agent says, love the Vault 51 video, Ox. Thank you so much. I was so grateful that Dancing Tango gave me access to his character, who had unlocked all of the lore already, so that I could shoot my video. He's the real hero that made it all possible. Ah, my gun broke. Doggone it. I'm gonna have a backup. Pizza Time says, why does the advanced power armor have a fan? Well, it does in Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3. And that's because the power technology was different in those games. They didn't run on fusion cores. Instead, they ran on fusion power packs. It was a... there's a little bit of lore in Fallout New Vegas that tries to explain it. It's a much more complicated technology than the fusion core. So when they switched to fusion cores in Fallout 4, you don't have a component that's overheating. It doesn't need a fan. It's just built differently. And I prefer the Fallout 4 version better. Emma Lyon says fusion cores were good for game balance, but kind of lore breaking. I don't know if I would lore changing, really, not necessarily lore breaking. I mean they are a bit lore breaking because they changed the way that the power armor is powered from Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. Compared to Fallout 1 and Fallout 2, I don't believe we're ever told what actually powers the power armor in those games. So basically, Bethesda invented a way to power armor for Fallout 3, which they decided to ditch by the time they came to do Fallout 2, or Fallout 4. I could be wrong about that, but... I mean, I haven't finished Fallout 2 yet, so maybe they came up with something that explains it in there. But I think this is a much more preferable way to go about it. I mean, if you think about it, there aren't any power armor frames in Fallout 3, New Vegas, or any of the other Fallouts as well. So the invention of the Fallout frame is also lore breaking, if you want to put it that way. Here's how I see it. This is the way that I get around these sorts of things. Each of the games is a prism we look through to observe the Fallout universe. The older games are murky prisms, right? It's like looking through some dirty glasses. You get an idea of what that world is like, but the picture isn't quite clear. But as the games become more advanced, the glasses are getting clearer and clearer, so that we're having a better understanding, a better picture of the Fallout world by the time of Fallout 4 and Fallout 76. So, that's how I go around explaining weird things like not having power armor frames in any of the earlier Fallouts until Fallout 4 and the fusion core thing and stuff like that, which are just not necessarily lore breaking and that they explicitly contradict the lore, but they're just lore different, right? That's how I go about explaining it. All right, I get to talking and then I forget what I'm doing. What am I doing? We're looking for the... Well, let's go to Abby's bunker. We're already almost there. And I know he spawns there. And one of the reasons that I use the kind of dirty glasses analogy is because even in Fallout New Vegas, the Brotherhood of Steel there describe power armor as a vehicle that you get into, not a suit that you put on. And this is Obsidian, right? They're the guys who made the original Fallouts. At the time, the company was employed the creators of the original Fallouts. And in the original Fallouts, it was depicted as a suit that you put on. But then in Fallout New Vegas, the Brotherhood of Steel describe it as a vehicle that you kind of get into, right? So that, I think, is what the power armor was always intended to be. They just didn't have the technology to depict it that way in any of the earlier games. But in Fallout 4, they finally depict it correctly. We're seeing it correctly through cleaner glasses, because they were able to create a working frame that you could put armor on, and armor that could open up so you could step inside. Another one. Wow, see, he turns, and that shell really helps him. It's quite a difference. All right, man, I'm going through all my water here. Well, I'm running low on meat, so I might as well get some more grilled hermit crab meat. Oh, yeah. Sci-Fi Guy says, Oxhorn, what about how the power armor was hanging in Operation Anchorage? Remember, Operation Anchorage was a simulation. A simulation that came from the mind of Colonel Autumn. And Colonel Autumn was known to exaggerate. It was his own little artistic piece. He wanted to depict America in the best way possible, so we can't really believe everything that we saw in the simulation. Oh, a scorched Mirelurk Queen. What? Did I just wander into a nuked zone? No. Holy cow, we got... Man, I missed those sneak criticals. Oh boy, I missed those sneak criticals. No dragon? Oh, I suppose I should have used the dragon. But, man, that's a long reload time. Radium rifle. Ooh. Reload time on that sucker is just ridiculous. Yes, I'm here for the eggs. Give me those eggs. Now, are any of them edible? Suffering from flap limb. Oh, look at all these wonderful eggs. Ooh. Get the cola can. What is that? Is that a note? Mirrorlurk research. Oh, I read that. What, pain train not working? More eggs, yeah. Oh, what are you doing? Why is Pain Train not working? I don't know why I waste ammunition on these things. Did I ever remove... I removed it. No, I didn't remove it. Gonna make some omelets. Oh, yeah. We're gonna have to go to the script vendor guy. Suffering from flap limb. Oh, was that because I was encumbered? Well, that would do it. Shelby said that she found the Flatwoods monster in the hills, and in my experience, or on top of a mountain, and in my experience, I also have found the Flatwoods monster at the top of big rock piles like this. I gotta go cook up this meat to reduce weight. Should probably go back to my workshop. It's a bit of a ways now. We've done a bit of walking. Man, I had parasites and flap limb. Ooh, what? Why were they transporting a bunch of corpses? A bunch of skeletons in the back. It's like a military officer. Are they transporting a bunch of skeletons in this truck? Ticks. I hate ticks. I just cured all my diseases. No thanks. Ticks are great free stim packs. Get the tick blood ox. When I start getting low on stim packs, I'll start hunting down ticks. Man, it's such a beautiful game. I just want to find one of them Flatwoods monsters. I can't focus on how pretty this is right now. I'm too focused on the Flatwoods monster. Up, I revved up against the edge of the world here. Alright, I gotta get back here. Back to Thunder Mountain. Cook up our meat, reduce our carry weight. Grab some fusion cores. Walking down roads can spawn rare creatures, says Arend Vogel. Yeah, maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I'm not following the road. The Monroe says the White Springs Green is a great spawn for rare creatures. I always find a Deathclaw there, personally. I've never seen a cryptid. Well, I mean, is a Deathclaw a cryptid? No, it's a mutated creature. I've never seen a cryptid. Well, then again, grafted monster. I've never seen a cryptid at White Springs. But I have been told that the Flatwoods monster does spawn there. So maybe I should give it a go. Toltier says southeast of White Springs in the mountains. It's a known spot for Flatwoods monster to spawn. Meat. Where's my queen meat? Didn't I loot the queen meat? Maybe it rotted already. No, you didn't loot the queen? Oh, did I not loot the... No, I thought I did loot the queen. I could have sworn I looted the queen. Alright. Scrap down anything we got. I wish I could smoke a cigar in this game. In Fallout 4, I'm using a mod called Smokables, something about that. Elegant Smokables? I forget. To put a cigar in my character's mouth. But, nothing here. Scrap that inert flux? Can I? Can I scrap it? Nope. I need to put all this back in my camp. I don't need the sunglasses. I have those already. Actually, I should probably sort by spoil. Oh, there we go, yeah. Of my ribs. It's gonna go bad. Oh man, I've got an aged Marlert Queen steak that's gonna go bad soon. Oh no. And I'm still over. Inert flux 146. What's this for? What is inert flux for? You can drink it. Rads 5, disease resist 5. Water 25%. Oh, it's water. You're kidding me. Wow, it's really light for water. Holy cow. 25%. Disease resist. And it's only 0.2 pounds? It's the equivalent of spoiled meat, but for flux. Oh. Oh, I see. Got you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Still almost 30 pounds of inert flux. Yeah, well, I don't need the dirty water. I'll drop that. I've got a bunch of canned food. Do I need that? No. Drop my canned food. Healing salve? Half a pound? Forget that. I want to keep my inert flux because, shoot, now that I know it's only 0.2 pounds. I mean, this is half a pound each. Purified water. And it's only 25%. Man. So it satiates the same amount as purified water, but it weighs 0.2 pounds. Inert flux doesn't heal HP though. Oh. Well, let me drop half of it because I am encumbered. There we go. Whoa. How much longer do I have this this camp? Workshop. Do I get it for like an hour more or something? Okay, where else can I find a doggone? I know one spawns by my camp. Let's go back to my camp. Drop off some scrap. See if I can find this cryptid. Then we'll try White Springs. A lot of you are saying White Springs. We'll try it. Till you log out or someone takes it from you. Okay. I remember being told that the fusion generator doesn't keep generating fusion cores indefinitely. Alright, am I all scrapped up? Yep, let's deposit what I have. Hey, can I put my booze in here? How does this work? I've got booze in my inventory, but I can't use the punch bowl. Do I need to set it down again? They said that they fixed it in the patch notes. I must just not know how it works. Okay, now. Oh, I should repair my weapon. Now, I've got Gunsmith. What's the one? Fix it good. Oh, that's power armor, license plumber. Science masters. Weapon artisan. Okay, what broke? My lever action rifle? Let's repair that bad boy. Using workbench repair. Nice. My quad Gauss rifle's getting pretty low, but it's not too bad. Ooh, that one's getting pretty low too. Oh, my gutter's getting low. That's okay. Punch bowl will be fixed on the 16th. Pizza Time says, Ox, officially you didn't kill a queen yet? I just killed a queen. It was a Scorched Beast queen, or a Mirelurk queen. It was a Scorched Mirelurk queen. Alright, let me show you where this cryptid spawns. I've killed the Mothman here and the Flatwoods monster here. Oh, I should probably get my camera out. Right on that ledge. Right there. There's nothing there now. So frustrating. Okay, this level 97 thing is going to stay there? Is that what's going to happen here? Okay. Really wants to let me know how close I am to level 97. Nothing. Okay, so on the hills southeast Well, there are no hills southeast. I mean, oh, the Vantage. White Springs. Bunker. Uh-oh. Oh no, it's under attack. Wait, is it under attack? Claimed by Oxhorn, health all the way up there. It's got 1 fusion core. Looks like it's no longer under attack. Alright, let's go to White Springs. Hills southeast. I didn't do it again. Yeah, my pain train is bugged or something. Hey. Good old Bethesda. Oh no, it's these guys again. Oh no. It's the double spawning mannequins. Let's see if it does it again. No, it didn't. Okay. They must have fixed that. I don't know if you were there for it, but I did one live stream where I attacked the mannequins and it would duplicate the mannequin. That was the weirdest bug I've ever experienced. I kept spawning more and more mannequins until the server crashed. I still have my workshop, right? All right, southeast of White Springs in the hills. Ooh, this would be a bad spot for an ambush. Ooh. After you check Southeast Hills, check near all the sections of broken white stone, the stone wall that surrounds the green of White Springs. Alright. Oh, there! It finally works! I kill a frog and I didn't mean to. Oh, this is the Nuka Shine location. Yeah, I remember. I appeared here when I did my Nuka Shine quest. I blacked out here. Alright, well, I'm not seeing anything up here, so let me try going to the green. See if I find anything on the green. Whew, that's a fall. Mole man, where did you guys come from? Mole miner assassin! Man. Oh, great. Pizza Time says, when will you do a video on the Scorched Beast Queen? There's not much to say about the Scorched Beast Queen. I've already killed it 2 or 3 times during my live streams. And I mean, the lore of the Scorched Beast Queen is tied up in the lore of the primary plot of the game. So basically, by telling the main story, I would be telling the story of the Scorched Beast Queen. Which is something I plan to do soon. Yeah, well, there's the white wall. What? He tried to dynamite the wall? He really wanted into the resort, didn't he? Alright, the Deathclaw spawns around here, doesn't he? Right over here. Oh, it's a sloth. No, it's the Grafton Monster! I need this for a future video. The Grafton Monster in its natural habitat. Slow, lumbering, majestic in its own way. Turn around, buddy. I need a good head shot. Head? No head? Oh, okay. Turn around. Whoa! That's a big chunk. Well, that's good for another video. Not the one I'm doing now, but that'll be good for another video. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, racking my brain. I think I've seen one. In these Sundew Groves. I think I've seen them in the Sundew Groves. Let's try it. Wait, no, which is... This is the one. I've seen it at this one, the overgrown Sundew Grove. There's usually something in a Sundew Grove, but sadly it's probably going to be a Yowgwai. Super mutants. How far will they come out? Level 1 legendary iBot? Really? What? What? Okay, something's wrong with the game, my friend. What? Something's wrong. I'll take it. I'm not gonna complain. Oh, for Pete's sake! Whoa! What was that? What was that? Like an explosive laser gun? Man! And a sheep squatch? What have you been hunting, my friend? Wow. So we've seen a scorch beast, a sheep squatch, I saw a Grafton monster earlier today. No, a Grafton monster. I saw a Snallygaster earlier today. But we're not getting the one we need. Hermit crabs. Try another Sundew Grove, and then let's go back to our workshop. This one's not quite as lush. Now, there's one more location where I know I've seen one, and that's by Harper's Ferry. Let's go there really quickly. But first, let's turn in our script. Okay, cloaking leather left leg, sell that. Demon Slayer combat armor, sell that. Troubleshooter's robot left arm, sell that. And I'm at 77. Not enough. A couple more legendaries and I'll get up there. Okay, so Delano Grange is the closest to that particular spot that I've seen. Okay, it was up here. Oh, and I'm diseased again. Nope. It was right here. Well, I'm gonna have to call that. I don't have time to search anymore. Not sure how I'm gonna make my screenshot, my thumbnail. I'll figure out. Let's go back and collect our fusion cores. It says 1 fusion core? Not another one. What? Oh, come on. Let me get my fusion cores, please. Oh. Really, Bethesda? Really? Oh my gosh. It's like, it's just... Just insult to injury. Just insult to injury. I know it's worthless, but I'll see if I got my workshop, maybe. If there's any fusion cores there at all. Wow. Master of None says, I think they're watching you. Man, at this point, I think you're right. Oliver says, crazy. I thought they fixed a lot of that. I mean, it's been a long time since I've had a crash or a server disconnect like that. So I think they've done a lot to stabilize the engine, but not enough. Master of None says it'd be nice to know what the server number is so you can stay with the same one. Yeah, but see, it's not even claimed.
Together.
This is Squire Rosen. Thunder Mountain is offline. Repeat, Thunder Mountain is offline. Any brothers with a background in engineering, report to the plant for immediate repairs.
So, I claimed the workshop, and if I get kicked... Yeah, it's nothing left. Well, I got 5 fusion cores out of that. All that. So annoying. Bethesda could surprise me with a Flatwoods monster. I'll take that. Anyone Bethesda? No? Watching? Flatwoods monster? My video? No? Well, let's get back to camp. I'm gonna call it a night soon. Let's run to Abby's bunker real quick, just to see if it's there.
Ugh.
I don't know, man. The Scorch Beast is just not a fun enemy to fight. I mean, it's not about the difficulty. It's just tedious. It's a tedious enemy. Anyone see a glowing purple mask? Glowing purple helmet? Nope. Radiation Bear says, if you want scotch and smoke rings, I can give you about 20 spare fusion cores. Would be glad to give to the cause. That's extremely generous. Thank you very much. I prefer earning things myself. I'm always grateful when viewers come and give me things, but I do prefer earning them myself, you know, putting in the grind. Hey, thanks for subscribing, Talarus. Plus, I'm getting ready to log off here. But thank you very much. That's really kind. Nope, there's nothing. All right, back to camp. Talarus says, hi Brandon, I still remember you as Oxhorn. What chances will you return to play WoW Classic? Not a whole lot. I'm having a really good time doing new things, playing new games. I have fond memories of World of Warcraft, but I don't plan to return anytime soon. Alright, thanks for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. This was a fun live stream. I'm going to go ahead and finish up my video for tomorrow. So, I hope you stick around for my video tomorrow morning. Sunday morning, it'll be great. Video on the Flatwoods Monster. Lots of cool stuff to talk about. If you don't know much about that particular cryptid, stay tuned for the video. I try to uncover all the little lore, including the inspiration, the real-world story behind the monster. I'll figure out the thumbnail. By then, don't worry. I gotta head on out. Gotta get some sleep if I'm gonna be getting up tomorrow and having a nice day with the family. Hope you guys have a wonderful Sunday as well. Next week, Monday morning, 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific time, streaming Dishonored 2. Thursday, Scotch and Smoke Rings at 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific time, streaming BioShock 2. Friday, 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific time, streaming The Sinking City, which is a really fun game. I'm really enjoying it. and more Fallout 2, Broken Steel, and 76 content for all next week. Lots going on. Have a wonderful night. Have a blessed Sunday. And I'll see you all next week with more brand new content. Thanks for coming. Have a good one.